Alright, this is my latest completed project right here. Here is my latest project. It's very simple, really. It is a adapter, but it still took a bit of ingenuity and know-how. Now, what I did first was I took a piece of steel, this one right here, and I cut a piece off of it, and then I chucked it in the lathe. This piece of steel was about this long coming out this way. So I chucked onto this part here, which is no longer there, and I cut off the outside just to have it be a shiny surface. I know the finish isn't perfect, but I didn't really need perfection there. I faced this part just to have it be faced instead of all messed up and stupid looking. First drilled a pilot hole for threading with a, what was the number 8 drill bit. I drilled it that size so that I could thread it, and the hole also served as a pilot hole for this drilling out 3/8 and then a 1/2 inch right here. And then I checked this part, first, and then I cut this off where it had been chucked, and I then chucked it like this, and I faced this part here, see that face, and then I drilled a 1/2 inch hole right there. I took this really nifty high-speed steel tapped some threads into it so that I could put this piece here into the threaded portion. This is a piece of threaded rod on the end here. And then I drilled again a pilot hole right in the side right here. I took this really nifty high-speed steel tap and threaded that. Tapped some threads into it. That was to accept this 1/4 inch set screw right here. Then I took this small piece of threaded rod, and after cutting it off and getting the ends dressed the right way, I screwed it in. It's just threaded in, and then I peened the back part on the inside back there. Set this down just like so in the jaws of the vise, like that, except with a couple of aluminum pads on it so as not to mess up this face. Then I took a punch and a 3-pound sledgehammer to peen the back end of the rod and the inside right there so it won't move. Okay, this is the set screw. What I did was I took a 1/4 inch bolt, I ground the end flat, and then I took this piece of stainless wire here that doesn't look stainless because it was subjected to a lot of heat. I never did clean it up, but I bent it around in a perfect circle around a piece of tubing that I had. Just perfect circle, cut off that, and I placed it on there, put the flux on there, stay sealed I think is what I used, then silver soldered that onto there, so that's that. which goes into here. And this piece here comes from a regular cheap camera mount, one of those little tripod deals for a few bucks, but it does nicely right here as a kind of a backstop for the camera to be adjusted with. Here's what it fits onto right here. This is a lighting stand. Curiously, this here is something I did when I was 16, so I've had this stand, which is for a light, for like a photography studio. Ugh. I've had this stand forever. So now it's got a new job. There used to be a high-powered light on there. I no longer have the light. I modified it a little bit a long time ago, and now that goes into this hole right here. And it presses on this recessed portion of that right there in order to set it into position. This goes on to there, and this adjusts it tight, and this is like so. I needed it, so I built it. So anyways, that's my camera mount. It does a good job. Anyhow, there it is. Da 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 da. Okay, so long for now.